2,000. So we need to increase this. So the end result is adequate supply so that the people can have lower price per fish, and also to remove all other non-tariff barriers. Let me now go to number 11 on chicken. We bilisan natin, accelerate the release of the sanitary and phytosanitary clearances from the National Meat Inspection Service, cold storage warehouses, so that we can increase yung inventory and supply. Kasi hindi pa tayo maabot sa pre-COVID-19 pandemic level. So meron pa tayong shortage sa chicken. And the people who eat chicken, for instance, chicken joy, feel nila itong crunch and the higher price. Number 12 po sa sugar, we have to address a core temporary restraining order that prevent us from pursuing yung sugar import natin. And the economic team has proposed that we allow direct importation by the industrial users, yung mga food manufacturers, beverage manufacturers, on a 1-to-1 ratio. So they will buy 50% from the domestic to help our farmers, pero kulang po yan. So we have to import the extra that is needed so that we can help our food producers also. Number 13 on wheat, this is needed for bread production, for pasta, spaghetti, is to expand our sources of wheat, and India is offering to provide, for instance, an additional supply of wheat. We have a project, yung Pinoy Tasty Project, so that we promote and buy local bread na masarap naman. And we promote non-wheat flour substitute, such as yung sagip grain flour na gawa sa cassava, sweet potato, mongo, and banana flour. All of these are meant to ensure that we have adequate bread at affordable prices. And finally, Mr. President, since itong renewable energy and agriculture napakahalaga sa atin, we propose that we include it in the strategic investment priority plan under the Board of Investment para mabigyan ng sapat na attention by investors na pumasok para i-increase yung supply ng ating pagkain at yung energy. So, Mr. President, this is the recommendation of the Economic Development Cluster to alleviate the impact of the Russia-Ukraine crisis on the people, notably yung pagtaas ng presyo ng pagkain, kuryente, gasolina at diesel. Yan lang po. Maraming salamat.
Carl, given the time that we are here for the time being, I'd like to know if we could come up immediately with the enabling law sa recommendations mo.
Mr. President, in terms of the subsidies, we have it already in the budget, so we will implement it immediately. In terms of the tariff reduction po, since Congress is not in session, we will submit request for the issuance of an executive order. And there are dalawa na po na kailangan ng batas. We will prepare it immediately so that Congress can consider it immediately when they return in May for session.
Yes.
We will work hard on this. Thank you.
We have a long haul sa walang trabaho. Days that Congress is not functioning. I wonder if we can have that the laws that you want to be enacted to support your recommendation. Yun lang ang ano ko doon. Given the time that we stay here, that we can act on it on our own. Baka lalagpas na yun sa kabila. And I just hope that they would, read your study very carefully.
Mr. President, if the situation escalates, we could recommend a special session if mag-escalate po.
Mas mabuti bago, okay? Isip ka na lang natin yan. Bingbong siguro, tignan mo daw para mapasanat, para, alam mo, so there's gonna be an election, and after there will be euphoria. then nobody's really focusing on anything except yung pagpalit ng tao, kung ano, reorganization dito, changing the guards. So that would eat a lot of time. And itong recommendations ng NEDA is really vital to keep the economy coming for a few months. So more so that there is, I think, baski na mahinto ito, the fractured economies already in Europe would affect us in more or less by next year. Nandiyan na yan. Hindi nga, towards the end of the year. So, prangkahan na lang natin ng Congress. This is intended really for the welfare of the people. If you have the time, sit with us and we can discuss it. Otherwise, you're on your own. Kung hindi ibaliwala ninyo itong pinag-aralan na ng outgoing administration. So, salamat. Is that all?